All right, good morning. It's I think about 11 o'clock, and I was thinking about yesterday and how successful it was for me to get out the door. And then today it's kind of the same way, a little bit. Just sitting here contemplating getting out the door. I was a little hungry, so I ate, and now I have to let that kind of settle before I get out the door. But I don't know, I think the days are going to get harder here, particularly this week. This is the first full work week back. So most of the running is going to be done at night or in the morning, probably on the treadmill, which, you know, that won't be fun. I've kind of enjoyed these days off, being able to run outside. So we're going to see how this week goes and how it treats me. But for today, I need to get out the door so that I can have the rest of the day ahead of me. So I think within the next half hour, I'm going to get outside, just knock this out during the peak of the day so it's not so cold. It was pretty cold yesterday right before sunset. So just another day grinding it out. I feel like I'm back on track. I had about 2 or 3 days there where I got in a funk and couldn't get out of it mentally and physically. But I think I got over the hump yesterday. It was a pretty successful day of putting it behind you instead of like suffering. You know, just experience pain and then move on rather than experience pain and harbor it. So I've moved on, and it's a good feeling to move on because there's, you know, better things ahead of you. So today, I guess the better things ahead of me is the 7 miles. So we'll see you guys after the run. All right, just one more thing of note. I'm sitting here and it's like 11:45, and doing these runs is really painful, like mentally, because I'm sitting here trying to relax, and I just got this run hanging over my head, hanging over my head, hanging over my head. And it goes back to like doing it first thing. Eventually, my body and the fatigue and all that's gonna, I mean, I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna level out. Once it levels out, then it won't be so hard. But it's like it consumes my whole day. And I don't know if I like that, because from the time I wake up, I just think, okay, I gotta run. And then once I do my run, then I'm kind of tired for a bit, and then I don't seem very productive. So I think this is just like a boot camp type period, and eventually it's gonna even out. At least that's what I hope. But right now, I'm going through a stage, at least the last week or two, of the run is everything. It just consumes my whole day, thinking about it and doing it, and the post-run and all those types of things. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks, because I'm hoping that it won't consume so much of my day. I think ideally I'd like to just wake up, no thinking whatsoever, just put on the shoes, the shorts, and just go outside and run, or the treadmill, or whatever it may be, and get it over with. I've got to figure out a way to where it's not an event, to where it's just do and then it's over. I'm struggling with that right now, so I can't sit here and relax and just sit in this chair and relax. I can't do it. The run is just too much, so I'm gonna force myself just to get in the workout gear right now and just go outside and see what happens, and just go do it and get it over with so I can just be done with it. It's almost like I'm pissed off. I don't know how to describe it. It's a really weird feeling, but I gotta get it done. So anyway, I just wanted to elaborate further about how it's consuming too much of my time, of my mental energy. And I don't like that, so I'm gonna go do it and just get it done, and then go from there. We'll see how it is. So we'll see you guys after the run. All right, 7 miles complete. And was it easy or was it hard? Well, I'd say the last 3 miles was hard. But it's
funny because when I think back to a month and a half, 2 months ago, I was just running 3 miles. Now I'm like only 3 miles more to go. So I suppose that's progress, even though it's hard. I am running 7 miles a day, which is upwards of 50 miles a week, which even during my marathon training days, that was at the higher end of training, was 50, 60 miles that week. So I would say I'm making a good progress. It's getting really hard. I'm ready for it to plateau out and then consider going 8 miles, but right now it's hard. This week's going to be a real big test due to the fact that I won't be able to run outside because I'm working. So I'll have to run in the mornings on the treadmill or at night on the treadmill. So that's going to be the real challenge this week. Maybe I can schedule some racquetball games to get a break from the running. But anyway, I'm gonna go cool down, see what the rest of the day has for me. Good luck on your day, whatever's out there, and it's a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.